So hey, if you've been watching my videos, Wanagi, well I should say our videos, Wanagi and me, you notice that, man, we had some unfortunate things happen to us down in Mexico last time we were down there, you know, unforeseen. Like, I mean, just, you know, 8 hours from the border in the middle of the desert, our vehicle engine blew up on a truck that only had 75,000 miles and had been well maintained. So, you know, no rhyme or reason why that happened, but life happens. And you know, I struggled. If you've seen the videos, I was struggling down there. I didn't know what the hell was going to happen next, you know. I thought, geez, this is the end, you know. But you know, fortunately things all worked out. My higher power, God, whatever I want to call that thing, the universal whatever magic of the universe, consciousness, it took care of us, you know. It kept us protected, helped us to get to a safe place and get out of that desert. And you know, things have changed. We ended up buying a truck. That's right, we bought another truck. Holy God, can you believe it? Right behind me, yes, it's a white truck. It's a 4x4. It's not a Ford this time. It's actually a Ram 1500. Got it used, but it's a nice truck, and just wanted to show you it. It's got nice hooks up in the front. It's a 4x4, nice interior. It's a used vehicle, but I spent a lot of time yesterday cleaning it. There's a ton more to do. That's Wanagi's chair, you see, covered with the sheet there. And then we've also got a set of 2 more seats in the back that fold up, so plenty of room for gear, paddle boards, fly fishing rods, and then it can fold down and I can create a bed for Wanagi, or actually for me also. We could both fit in here once it's laid down with some foam in there. Don't have a shell on the back yet, and this isn't big enough to put the camper in. It's actually not rated for that. It is 4x4 off-road, but I can tow. And so we're actually headed back down to Baja, Mexico. We were going to go down today, but you can see the yard here at my parents'. This is my parents' house right here, where I actually grew up from the age of like 10 years old till now, you know. And I'm so stoked my parents let us come and stay here because we had nowhere to go. We didn't know what we were going to do, but you can see just it's been raining here in Southern California pretty heavy. I was going to leave this morning, but we're going to head down tomorrow because my friend down in Ensenada, she's actually said they're getting major rain down there right now anyway. So, but anyways, that's the plan. We're going to take this truck down to Ensenada. I got some ideas of what we're going to do with that camper. The other truck, I think I'm going to convert to a trailer. I'm going to use the pickup bed portion of the truck, this back part of that old Ford truck. See that back part there, just like on this truck? And I'm going to turn it into a trailer. I'm going to get it to a welding shop. I'm going to remove the front cab portion of the truck, not this one again, but the old Ford down there. And then what we'll do is just have a trailer in the back, and that sliding camper hopefully can go in that. That's tentative. That's what our plan is, because I don't know any other way besides selling that camper. I'm gonna have to salvage the old Ford truck because it's just not repairable. It's repairable, but it's gonna cost me way too much money to do that. Got an airline going over. But anyways, you can see though, I wanted to share with you, this is the house I grew up on. This is the street. It's a private rental street, residential street in California, Southern California. But this is the house. Look at that California sycamore. That's actually 3 trees in one, but it's one of the biggest California sycamores in Costa Mesa. It's actually beautiful. I grew up with that tree and it's just massive. It's a beautiful tree. Beautiful yard, beautiful house. My parents opened their doors to Wanagi and I, gave us a safe place to be. It took us 3.5 weeks to find this truck because we just kept going and meeting people who had vehicles advertised. I'd ask them, you know, do they have any leaks? Is there any problems that I should know about before I come and do a test drive? Because I'm pretty meticulous now. I'm going under the truck, looking at everything, and they'd be like, yeah, no problem, it's great condition. I'd get there and it'd have leaks and obvious oil caked over things, and I'd just feel like, come on, man, what are you doing? You know, they were wasting my time or what, but irregardless, I just kept busy, kept doing it, kept pressing forward, kept looking at trucks, kept on the internet, looking all over the place. And so we found this and got it from a nice guy. He's in the U.S. Coast Guard, younger guy, about 32, and has a wife and 2 kids, and they're gonna transfer station to Florida. So they didn't want to transport 2 vehicles. They got 1 other vehicle. And so he made me a good deal on this. I took it to a mechanic shop here in Costa Mesa, and they went through it from one end to the other, spent 3 hours going through it and making sure everything was okay on it. And so they said yes, and so I purchased it. And like I said, so tomorrow we're packing up our stuff, and tomorrow we're gonna head back down into Ensenada, Mexico, Wanagi and I, and we're gonna continue our adventure down there. Hopefully I'll be able to sort out the trailer. Like I said, I've got some ideas what I wanna do with that old truck. Salvage the front, turn the back into a trailer, kind of tow behind truck camper trailer. So it'll be cool, you'll see. I'll do some drawings and share them with you, but this bed part on the truck here, that whole front cab on the Ford is going to be removed. I might have to do a lot of that myself, but I'm going to just remove it all, take the gas tank out and everything. But it's about the same size, a little longer than this bed. It's 4-wheel drive, just like this one. It's got big shocks and springs, so we'll be able to 4x4 camper anywhere. I can take this 4x4 truck, I can take that camper then. So that's the plan. I think and we're gonna do Mexico for at least a couple weeks down there, sorting all that stuff out. It'll probably take at least a week, maybe 2 weeks at most, but probably just a week to get that conversion done to the old truck. And then we should be on our way down into Mexico like we planned before. And then after that, I even have plans is we're actually going to head up to Idaho, which is in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. I used to live up there, but it's steelhead salmon fishing's already started up in some of those places. And so we're going to head up there and do some steelhead fishing, take you guys along, lots of hot springs, beautiful rivers, mountains, and there'll be some snow. There'll be all sorts of different weather we'll run into, but it'll be great. So Wanagi and me adventures continue. The new rig, I'll have to name it. The old guy I think named it. I think the name was Brenda, or I don't know what he named it, but we might have to come up with a name for it. Who knows? I got to get new tires. All sorts of stuff needs to get done, but we're gonna head to Mexico, like I said, tomorrow morning early. Hopefully the weather will get a little break. It's looking nice right now, but it's actually starting to sprinkle a little again, and it's supposed to rain all night again and partly in the morning. Ensenada's getting hammered with rain right now, but tomorrow looks like it's going to clear up down there. So we're going to do our drive tomorrow, but we're just sorting things out. Did a bunch of stuff, cleaned it yesterday inside, and hopefully it'll be a good truck for us. But anyways, that's it. Wanted to share that with you. We're going to head in and hang out. It's a wet day here in Southern California. So anyways, that's our story. We're sticking to it. Where's Wanagi? She's out back. Here, we'll go say hi to Wanagi. So this is Bella. This is my parents' dog. Hi, Bella. Bella, where you going? Bella, come on. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Hey, Bella, come on. Oh, well, we'll go find Wanagi. Bella. Hey, there's Wanagi. How you doing, buddy? It's starting to rain again, huh? So you can see in the pool, you can see the raindrops are starting to fall. Look at all the debris from the wind was blowing, all the branches and trees everywhere. My parents have solar up on the top of their roof, and the guys who put the solar in must have messed up because they've got a leak now above in the bathroom in there. So that's gonna have to get sorted out. But it was really windy. Look, the umbrellas got blown over last night. Making a mess here. Anyways, Wanagi, come on, let's go. Come on, right now. We're going inside. Come on, buddy, let's go. Good girl. Hey, buddy, say hi. Hi. Hello. Come on, let's go. All right, we're headed in. Come on, buddy. Hey, how's it going? So we're on the road again. Back on the road again. Woohoo! Anyways, yeah, we're going back down to Mexico. We're in a new truck, obviously, because our old truck's still down in Mexico, down in Ensenada, broke down, and pretty much beyond repair financially for us. So we bought a new truck, which is still less than we would have paid for a new engine in that other truck. And it's a shame, but that's just how it goes. Because of COVID and the whole transportation and transportation of goods throughout the world, and all the impact that COVID had on that definitely played a part in it, but also just the price and the financial thing of replacing an older vehicle these days isn't worth it sometimes. So we're headed down to Mexico. Wanagi's got her little new pole position right there, resting, and We're gonna be about 2 hours on the road. We're probably about maybe 15-20 minutes from the border, the United States-Mexico border, the southern border. And so we're gonna be crossing that fairly quickly, and then back down to Ensenada, about a 2-hour drive total. So anyways, we'll bring you along for the ride. We got some good stuff coming up on the channel. You know, when shit falls apart and fails, you know, when things just don't go the way you want them to, expectations or whatever that is on life, you just gotta go with the roll with it, you know. To fight it sometimes is pointless, and we did a little bit of fighting there, and we were really struggling, I mean with life, fighting against life, and it just doesn't work that way. For me anyways, the easier, softer way is, and it's not necessarily easy or soft, but it's definitely an easier, softer way than battling against a brick wall that's not going to move out of your way. So we got a new truck. We're going to go down to Mexico. Hopefully we're going to salvage part of that old vehicle and the camper. If not, we'll sell what we can, and then I think we're going to go on adventures in southern Baja still. That's the plan. Some fishing. We earned it through this whole experience, and we got a good solid truck now, it appears. And so yeah, that's the plan. We'll see ya at the border here shortly. Nagi hanging out, being a good girl. Yeah, we're just pulling off real quick. We got to just exchange some pesos, money for pesos right now. Oh, I should have gone right. That's all right. Oh well. We might have to flip a Yui. That's all right. Well, maybe we'll see if we can get by here. We might be able to do it. Anyways.